On today's episode, I really want to get real about marriage. And not just marriage, but young marriage. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to the channel. So you see it, girl, we starting a little something new here on the channel. I just want to have like story times, you know, tipsy talk with tea is what we gonna call it. Story times, just keeping it real, conversations, some real grown conversations. Okay, so grab your wine, grab your smokes, whatever you doing tonight, and we just gonna talk about it, girl. We gonna talk about it. We gonna get a little grown, get a little nasty, get a little real, get a little deep, get a little emotional, get a little funny, raunchy, everything in between, okay? Oh, hold on, let me tell you what I'm drinking on today. Hold on. Today, girl, I'm drinking on some Capriccio Sangria. This stuff, y'all, is 13.9% alcohol volume, and I'm a lightweight. Okay, so I'm gonna be real tipsy at the beginning of the video. I'm already feeling a little bit of buzz, you know what I'm saying, because I only had a few sips, and I'm a lightweight. Okay, I can't hold my liquor, I can't hold my alcohol, I can't hold nothing. So we gonna really be tipsy on these episodes. On today's episode, I really want to get real about marriage, and not just marriage, but young marriage. Before I even jump into anything, I want to make a disclaimer. This video is not to bash young marriage. This video is not to steer anybody away from getting married young. It's not to say don't do it. It's not to say that it's a horrible idea. I am just gonna give you all fair warning, okay? I'm just gonna keep it real. We keep it all the way real on these tipsy talks. I'm just gonna, you know, keep it real, share with y'all my experience being married young. Just like the things that nobody tells you when you stepping into things, or maybe people tell you but they really don't put it to where like you can understand. Because I'm pretty sure somebody told me that, like, girl, you know, you need to slow down, take your time, but they didn't really keep it all the way real with me. Like, why do I need to slow down? Why do I need to take my time? That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm about to tell you, sis. Oh my god, I am really a little tipsy. I guess before we get into anything, I'll start with my backstory being married young, and you know, the advice I could give out to young couples out there today. And really not just young couples, this honestly is a lesson in patience and foundation. Like what you start with when you know, think you ready to build a future with somebody, when you're ready to build a whole family with somebody. Just having that patience and time and foundation with a person to be able to move forward into a bright, positive future. So this is not just for young couples. You can honestly take something from this no matter how old you are, but it is like catered to young couples, because young people in general face things that, you know, only young people face. Young couples face things that only young couples face. So that's what we're gonna really get into. And I'm gonna just share with y'all my perspective. This is only my perspective, my experience, what I've been through, and how I feel today. So me and my husband was 18 when we met, fresh out of high school. We went to the same high school, but we just never talked in high school. I got the vibe that he was just a little bougie. He probably didn't really like me because I was a little ratchet, you know what I'm saying? I was a little loud. I don't know, I just always been like a bubble, just talking to everybody, just loud, just having fun, whatever. And he just was the complete opposite. So we just really didn't click, you know, in high school. But after high school, like directly after high school, we went to a friend's dinner, a mutual friend's dinner. We just looked at each other and just like, we were stuck. Like, I don't even know what it was, but we were just stuck. So we started to hang out like right after that, and we just like was interested in each other. So we started to talk, and we just I feel like we fell in love so quick. And I mean, I feel like that's how it is when you young. Like when you young, your feelings are so just like so strong, and just you're just able to fall in love so quick. Like you haven't really been through a lot of life experiences, but you know what I'm saying, you just be falling in love and stuff. So we fell in love, all the hoo-hoo rah-rah. And the thing about us falling in love, like we was 18, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna speak for me. I was at a place of like, I just got out of like a long-term high school relationship, and I was just trying to discover myself, trying to find myself. I was finding, you know, my faith, my beliefs, like everything about myself was just, like, when you're 18, when I really look back at that, hold on, first of all, because I thought I was grown, so we're gonna get that out the way. Your girl thought she was grown. I don't know what it is about me, but I always felt like I was grown, like growner than what I really was. Like, I'm not even talking about 18. I thought I was grown when I was 12. Like, I was just one of them girls who thought I was grown, okay? I thought I knew it all. Like, you know, I ain't gonna necessarily say I was mature, because looking back, honey, you wasn't nowhere near mature. But it's just some people that kind of like experience stuff in life sooner than other people do, and it make you feel like you grown, but you really not, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought I was grown, thought I was ready for the world, thought, you know, nobody could tell me nothing. I was paying my own, I was real independent at a young age. I think that's also what made me think I was grown. Paying my phone bill, my own phone bill at 14. I kept a job since I was, what, 14. Like, you know, just had that grown vibe about myself. So I just felt like I was grown. I knew everything. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing different. So when I'm 18, I'm finally feeling like I'm really grown for real. Like, I'm 18, I can go to the store and buy a scratch off and show them my real ID. I've been showing y'all my fake ID for a hot little minute, but I'm grown for real, because I can go in there and show you my real ID. I could go in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I was grown at 18. Looking back at it, like, at the tender age of 18, you are going through so many things. You are so young. You were literally just stepping out into the world. You just graduated high school. For me, I was still living at home with my mom. Like, you literally are just now about to create your life for real. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really understand like how young I was and how young-minded I was. But you know, feeling like I'm 18 and grown, I thought that I knew what I was doing, and I just didn't really give myself time to like get to know me, and I didn't really give myself the space. Oh, excuse me. I didn't really give myself the space and the time to figure me out and live by myself, or none of that. I just like jumped from thing to thing. So I just got out this relationship, and I didn't give myself time to heal from it. Like, I don't know, like I was just out here. I feel like I was just out here like doing me or whatever. Didn't really give myself time and space. And this is for any person in a relationship. You don't have to rush and jump into stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you just now getting out of something and you're trying to heal, like, give yourself that time and space to heal and grow and learn, instead of going into something brand new when you still got all this baggage that you haven't even figured out yet. It just creates a mess, like, for real. That happened, honey. Talking, we starting to date, just you know, going on trips together, just falling deeper and deeper in love, honey. And girl, acting a fool in love too. This is another thing. This is why they be saying to wait, okay? This is why they be saying to cross your legs, honey, until you ready. Because and I'm not in no way saying like sex is bad or anything like that, but I do understand why you should kind of, you know, let yourself be a little more like smart, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get digmatized real quick, okay? The pussy got power, all of that. So like, when you intimate with somebody, it really, I'm not gonna say it clouds your judgment. It can definitely cloud your judgment, okay? It can definitely cloud your judgment when you having fun and you feeling good at the moment. You feeling good, you're not really thinking about the other side of things, because everything feels so good right now. Like, it feels good, honey. I'm getting my thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my thing twerked and popped and put and all that. So it's feeling good. Like, what else could go wrong if I'm feeling this good? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like sex does play a part in the downfall of a lot of relationships, because it kind of just like, you so busy in it, you so busy having fun, you so busy getting your groove on, you know what I'm saying, girl, that you really don't think about other stuff. You really don't come back down to earth. Like, you just on this cloud, you on cloud 9, you know what I'm saying, but you really not down to earth and not really having those essential foundation conversations that you need to be having. Like, you know what I'm saying, you just having you having a lot of fun, and there's nothing wrong with that, like, at all. But when it comes to like you making these big drastic life decisions, it can like get in the way of like for real reality, because you just be so stuck on, whew, it be good, it be good, girl, it be, I don't blame you, it be good, it be good. So I feel like that was a part in it too. And I mean, look, we're 18, 19, like, girl, hormones is pumping. Like, how can you control, if you in love with somebody, how can you even control yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's hard. So I mean, it is what it is. But at the time though, I couldn't even keep my commitment with myself and God. Like, I was on this journey to, like, what am I talking about? Hold on, what you doing to me? I was on a journey of celibacy. Like, I was supposed to be waiting until marriage and stuff, and I knew why I wanted to do it. Like, with myself, I was clear. Like, I was like, I'm strong, you know what I'm saying? I'm a strong little woman or whatever. I want to wait until marriage because I've never taken myself, like, I've never slowed myself down and learned myself. I just feel like I had all the answers in my head, but love would just make you, it just make you a little crazy. That celibacy journey, girl, what is in this Capriccio? That celibacy journey did not last very long. I'm just gonna say that. And I feel like that definitely played a part in, like, the foundation of a marriage, you know, like not really having everything together as far as mentally and reality. It was just so much like love and passion and all of that, and there's nothing wrong with love and passion, but there was no other, like, it was no room for another thought. It was so much of it. It was no room for anything else to be like really founded and really just like, and that happens when you young too. This is why I say, girl, young stuff is something different, because when you young, you really don't be thinking of, like, you're young, you're supposed to be out here having you see how this Capriccio is doing me? Oh my god. Like, really Caprice. But, like, you know, you're young, you're supposed to be having fun and stuff. That's why this is one of the complications, okay? The complications of young marriage, because, like, you're supposed to be discovering yourself, doing what you want to do, you know, just experiencing life and stuff, and to be making those huge life decisions at that time. Okay, girl, whew, that's a lot. So anyway, let me keep going on with the story. I got sidetracked. So we're 18, 19, dating, you know, just all in love and all of that stuff. And I mean, we was 19 talking about marriage, like seriously talking about marriage. Like, every time, you know, walking by the jewelry store getting all puppy-eyed and stuff, like seriously considering marriage at 19 years old. That's a big decision at 19 in being in love. So 19 talking about marriage, and when we turned 20, it was that summer. It was actually, I got proposed to twice, which is a whole that's a whole nother story, because don't nobody even know about that. I got proposed to 2 times, okay? I never told nobody that, but I got proposed to twice, and that was in May the first time, and then the second time, which was the serious time, was in July. So we was both 20 at the time, had just turned 20 at the beginning of the year, and we're engaged in July. We move out our mama's house, we move in together. That's another thing about young couples, young marriage. You never even lived on your own. That right there is huge in itself. Like, you've never lived on your own. You've been living with your mama. Of course, you got your own little space, you got your room, you know what I'm saying? Your sister's stealing stuff out your closet. It is not the same as having your own house, having your own bills, your own apartment, your own, it is not the same at all. So you going straight from your mama house into, you know, moving in with a man or a woman, that is a lot. That is a lot that I didn't even realize at the time. Like I said, I'm head over heels for this man. I'm having fun, I'm in love. So you're not even thinking about that, but you don't even know how you like your house to be. Like, you've been living with your mama, you see it, you know what I'm saying, her decorations and how she runs stuff, and she wake up at 6 in the morning to wash the dishes, to clean it. You don't even have your own routine as far as like a household. So all of that gets combined with another person that don't know what they like, that don't, you know, they ain't never lived on their own before. Like, it is so, it's a lot. That is stuff you really have to think about. Live on your own, you know, take your time. You could be engaged to a person and not live together, like, and that's for any age, but I feel like especially being young, if you've never lived on your own, you've never had your own space before, experience that. You know, figure out yourself, figure out what you like, figure out how you like your house to be ran. Because I will tell you, with us clashing, like us joining together that quick and never have living on our own before, and just coming together and like really figuring that out together was hard. Okay, like little stuff, like where the toothpaste sits, where we, you know what I'm saying, the cleanliness of everything, how we like stuff decorated. Girl, okay, I am drunk. Put that down, because I'm that way. But you know, it's a lot. I'll just say that it is a lot trying to figure out yourself with another person. You kind of can get to realize that y'all are so different in that way. Like you know, you don't even know what you like yet, but you trying to like accommodate another person, you trying to accommodate yourself. Like it's just a lot to balance. It's like a juggle. That's that. When it comes to young married, we moved in together in October, and girl, got married the next month. When I say this stuff out loud, I really like laugh. Like I really am like, girl, you was on some, you and Terrace Anthony was on some bullshit, because like what was y'all rushing for? And I would tell y'all, a part of my rushing, I feel like, I mean, we at the time didn't feel like we was rushing. We was in love, we was gonna do this, like nothing nobody could have told us. So I say, I'm not making this video to stop nobody from doing what they do or nothing like that, because you could say anything to us. We didn't heard it all. People was, you know, we felt like it was discouraging to us, and like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to stop our shine. But nothing nobody could have said or did would make us like not get married. Nothing nobody could have said or did would stop us from doing what we wanted to do. Because when you're in love and you know you with a person and y'all there with each other, it can't nothing stop that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you just gotta go through it to really see what it's about. So I feel like a part of me like rushing or just not wanting to wait, because we was actually supposed to get married that next May. Like the next year we was supposed to have this big wedding, get married in May, and you know, plan for it and all of that. But we decided to go ahead and do it, and I feel like on my end, a part of that was my religion at the time. Like shacking was bad, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know shacking was bad. Christianity, shacking is bad. You're not supposed to live with, you know, somebody, your boyfriend or your fiance. You need to be married and living together, or otherwise you shacking up, and that's not good. So I kind of took that as like, well, I need to hurry up and be married so I'm not living in sin. And I feel like that was such a huge misconception, because right now I would tell myself like, no, like if you are gonna be living with another person, your fiance, y'all just moved in, you know, you just moved from your mom, y'all need to live together for some time to build a foundation, to work some things out, to see what y'all like and don't like. Oh shit, I gotta open that window. God damn, it's hot in here. Why does Capriccio really got me bent like this? This is crazy. That's an important point right there. Like your beliefs and like just you as a person, and you going through all these changes at such a young age, and you figuring out life for yourself. Because at the time my religion was like, you need to be married to be living together. So I took that in my mind and I ran with that. So boom, we did it. We got married November 6th, 2014. 20 years old. Just didn't know what we was in for, honey. I'ma just say that we ain't know what we was in. I'ma just speak for myself, honey. I ain't know what I was in for. Oh God, it don't stop there. The story don't stop there, because you know that's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? We got married. We still learning each other. We just now done moved in together a month prior to. You know, we can enjoy life and go travel and live our lives, learn life with each other. But guess what? She did. That's what he did, whilst acting a fool. They decided, girl got pregnant the next month. When I look back at this, I am like really like, I was so young. I was so and I'm 26 now. Just 6 years ago, I was so young, so young-minded, so irresponsible. Just like, girl, you moved in October, you got married in November, and you got pregnant in December. That is a lot. That's a lot for any person, but a young person that don't even know shit about life. So yeah, girl, 3 months of just back-to-back humongous life decisions. And when I say oh my god, like I'm really digesting this right now. Like as I'm telling this story to y'all, I'm really like taking this in right now. Like that is a lot. I don't even, what, 3 months, three months, 3 huge life decisions. I'm gonna say it was irresponsible because on my part I just felt like I was in like a la la land. I was just so, you know, on cloud 9. I wasn't really thinking about real life. Like at 18 I had, you know, started having debt and stuff. Like that's another thing, honey. When you young, they start throwing these credit cards at you, girl. You still learning about finances, you still learning about credit. Like you still trying to build yourself up as a whole person, human being, as a human being in society. You just now starting out. So I'm getting all this debt, like don't know nothing about that. And then you can join your life with a whole new person. Like that's crazy. I'm gonna just fast forward over the years. I had my first baby, and we had kids back to back, mind you. So I had my first baby in 2015. I had my second baby in 2017, and I had my third baby this year, 2020. Pretty much all the kids back to back, all while I'm in my early 20s. Being young and building a family, I mean, just alone having kids young, it's a lot because you still trying to figure yourself out. You still trying to, even if you don't think it at the time, girl, you were trying to figure you don't even know yourself all the way yet. You still got so much more to go through. You still have so many changes ahead of you. But at the time, you feel like you got it all figured out. You know it. And, you know, like you don't expect like these awakenings and stuff. I've had so many awakenings during these past 6 years about me as a woman and all the changes that I've been through. Like when I look back, oh my god, when I look back at myself at 20, I'm not the same person at all. I mean, even last year, I'm not the same person. When you in your early 20s, you go through so many changes. Being young in itself is a whole whirlwind of emotions and changes and just experience. And then when you top that on with marriage, kids, back to back, oh my god, you can get lost. And I definitely got lost. Oh my god, girl, I definitely got lost. I feel like just now, me being 26, I finally know who I am as a woman. I'm finally like solid. I feel solid in who I am, and I'm not confused about certain things. I'm not, you know, weak in certain areas. Of course, I still got more learning to do. I'll never stop learning until the day I die. But I just feel like at 26, I'm such a, like, I'm finally getting into me. What happens when, you know, so much about you changes that you don't even look the same? What happens if your whole mindset changes on what you used to believe and what you used to do and what you used to stand for? What happens if that other person, you know, decides I want to do a totally different thing in life? I want to live across the country now. Like, it's literally so much that happens in your early 20s that it's just rapidly changing at a fast pace. And then you got another person along with you. Y'all can join lives. Y'all having babies, all of that. Y'all trying to do that together. It can be really, really hard. And that's why a lot of divorces happen, honestly. And not even just young, even older people. Like, marriage is a lot. And I feel like, you know, a lot of us, we don't really think about the worst of it. When you say them vows for better and worse, like, you don't really think about the worst. You don't really think about what the worst could be. I feel like the worst when you young is not even like so much like bad stuff happening or nothing like that. It's just you changing as a person. It's you growing as a person and trying to grow with another person. I can't even tell y'all the ending of the story because my book is still being written. I'm still going through so much. I am still figuring out my life. Like I said, I am finally at the place where I feel like I know me, I'm comfortable with me, I have like a clear mind, I have a new mindset. But my book is still being written. I'm still going through so much hard stuff. I'm still going through so much healing and so much like transformation, and I don't even have all the answers. I don't, and that's just life. That's life. I'm still out here crazy, to be completely honest. Like, I am drunk as hell. Like this y'all, this damn Capriccio. Y'all see, I didn't even drink the whole thing. Oh my god, how much is this? I'm drunk, girl. I'm drunk, but I'm speaking facts. If you can feel me, make sure to thumbs up. Okay, if you got some advice for anybody else when it comes to marriage, love, young love especially, comment down below. Let's share this love. Let's share this. This is love right here, okay? Let's share this love. Let's share this advice. Comment down below, honey. So yeah, y'all, I say all of this to say, just slow down, take your time. When you young, try to make that time for yourself. Like, it's nothing wrong with being in a relationship and all of that, but so make yourself a priority. Learn about you, feel comfortable with you, learn about yourself, learn about what you like and don't like, learn about your beliefs, learn about your character, learn about your values and how you choose to live. Learn about that first before you commit to somebody else. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not saying that to discourage nobody from young marriage, because I mean, you gonna do what you want to do anyway, period. Like, you gonna do what you want to do regardless. But just to take heed in what I'm saying, and just to, you know, take your time in it and really understand what you're getting yourself into. And it's not all bad. It's not just the worst thing ever. It's not like, oh my god, it's not like that. But it is some real shit that, you know, a lot of people don't talk about. I know I didn't go into detail about, for real, like the real hard shit, but you know, that'll be in videos to come, girl. Just stay tuned, boo. I'm just telling y'all the surface of it all. So yes, honey, that is it for this video. I'm lit. My tits about to pop out. Thank y'all so much for watching. Your girl is drunk, okay? And I'll talk to y'all in another tipsy talk with you. Ooh, I can't let go. I'm really, oh my god, am I really this drunk? Hold on. Oh my, you got, oh my god, I am really drunk. I'm gonna go in. But I'm speaking facts though.